What's up, guys? Big Natty back. The Warriors have been struggling. They've went 2-5 in their last 7 games and lost 3 in a row. Those 3 losses coming to the Houston Rockets, the Dallas Mavericks, and the San Antonio Spurs. So, what do you guys think was going on with this team after that Draymond KD incident, which I addressed in a prior video? Go watch it if you haven't seen it. They seem to be out of whack. I know Steph Curry is back, and we know how much he means to this team. He's a 2-time MVP. Clearly the most important player on this team, even though KD is the best player. Steph was what makes everything work. They've been struggling, and I mean the Rockets. That's a winnable game. The Rockets have been struggling all year, but they came out after they decided, Melo won't be playing with us anymore. They came out with a different type of fire and just put the pain on the Warriors. And then you saw Luka come up with clutch plays at the end to outlast the Warriors. And finally, LaMarcus Aldridge just did his thing, and they had nobody to check him. And so he did his thing in the paint. What do you think is going on? Is this just temporary struggle, or is this brewing into something more? I think it might be a little bit of combo of both. I mean, it's a long NBA season. It is November, close to the holidays. But at the same time, they look like that Draymond KD incident affected the team more than they let on. And obviously, they're going to get back to, their old winning ways pretty soon, especially when Steph comes back. But they're not going to rush Steph coming back. But does this jeopardize them this year in terms of winning a championship? I don't really think so. DeMarcus Cousins is coming back, so we'll see what he brings to the table. And that starting lineup would just be too deadly, I think, to get beat by anybody. Other than what I said in my prior videos, I think Boston has a shot if they put it together. But I don't think anybody in the West has a shot. But after that last loss the Warriors have lost, they're #1 seeding in the conference. So they're #2 behind the Portland Trail Blazers, which they've been a surprising team this year. But Steve Kerr said it best. He said, we're in the real NBA. We've been living in a dream. And they haven't really went on a losing streak similar to this, with all the turmoil and background noise at the same time, since KD has joined, really since the Warriors have been going to the finals since 2015. They haven't went through a stretch, I think, this toxic. And I think they'll get out of it. But I think this affected the team more than what they let on. Like I said, I think KD is leaving. I think there's no way he stays. Where he goes, we can speculate. Lakers, maybe he wants to play with LeBron, get back at them. Maybe he goes back to OKC. I would love to see him go back to OKC. I doubt that happens. You know what roster he would be a perfect fit on? I think if you throw him on the Indiana Pacers with Sabonis, Young, obviously Oladipo, the shooting they have, I think that would be a great fit to an already pretty deep team. If Miles Turner can play better, I think that could be a contending team. So, hey, the Warriors struggling right now, could get it together, or maybe they keep losing a couple of more games, which I wouldn't mind seeing. I'm not a big fan of the Warriors, and I think anything to break up this team so we can make the NBA a little more interesting. It's kind of disappointing going into every NBA season. It's fun to watch basketball, but when you already know, hey, the Warriors are going to win the championship, it just kind of takes a little bit of the fun away. So I would love to see, after this year, this whole Warriors dynasty get broken up, and to see some more teams get into the action. So hey, Big Netty, like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.